What's up, everybody? So I just wanted to come on here and say, sorry that I did not upload much today. The Norm Macdonald stuff messed me up, and I was just in a lull of listening to all this funny Norm stuff, which Norm is like one of those guys that goes back for me to being very little, listening to him then, seeing him on Saturday Night Live, and then after that, just listening to him, his stand-up and on the radio, and then any movie he would ever do, or like obsessed with the guy. Loved the guy's appearances on all the shows he appeared on. He had some of his best moments when he would appear on shows and just make people uncomfortable. I love how that most people didn't understand his comedy, or they just thought it was messed up. They didn't understand, like, whatever. Like, the audience wouldn't really laugh, but then I'd be at home dying. So for whatever reason, like, his stuff for me was just hilarious. Here's a good example.
David Brinkley apologized to Bill Clinton for an election night commentary in which he called the president, quote, boring and uncreative. Admitted Brinkley, there was certainly nothing uncreative about the way you moved Vince Foster's body.
Like, so you can see why they got rid of him. Like, nobody, like, just groans and people going like, oh. But I was at home dying. Like, that stuff is the funniest shit. So there's that. The constant harassment by Bullfrog, I don't know if you remember, but you were literally deleted by Sith Negan, banned from the show, and then you were muted for the rest of your time. Exactly. So despite the fact that he knows that Sith Negan has destroyed him, brought him back, and then destroyed him, Bullfrog, you're gone. But Joe, I want to come back. I miss you, Daddy. Daddy, I want to come back, Daddy. Well, that is it, man. The chapter of Bullfrog is over here on the Joe Cronin Show, courtesy of Sith Negan. So, Bullfrog, although you may have, I don't know if you missed the shows, you missed the moment. I don't know. I blocked you. I've blocked him off of everything. I don't know what that noise was. I blocked him off everything, and he's created another account to reach out to me. In fact, he called it the Bullfrog Experience 3. Like, he just won't go away. But I'm sorry, Bully. You are now dead. Rest in peace. You're dead like Tommy NC 2010. You are dead, sir. Now I will go out and I will find another person to make famous instead of you. And I'm sure that they will turn out to be a scumbag as well. And we'll get a year of content off of them. Like, I don't know. I don't know what to tell you, man. But rest in peace to Norm Macdonald. I was fucked up all day over it. I did not expect to be that bad. I got to be honest. I made a hilarious Twitter video. I am just shocked, man, that wow. I mean, I was shocked when Patrice died, but this is, I only knew Patrice for, listen to Patrice's comedy for, about 12 years, but I've been listening to Norm since, I was 6 or something. So 5, I don't know. So this is a rough one, man. No, he didn't tell anybody he had this cancer. And so, he also voiced the character on the Orville. So that was something we were looking forward to. I'm sure he's already done the next season's voices. Maybe they can find a way to keep that in there. I don't know. Lana Wachowski explains why she revived Neo and Trinity for the Matrix Resurrections. That's interesting. She said, my dad died, then this friend died, and my mom died. I didn't really know how to process that kind of grief, said Wachowski, who detailed the deaths of their parents, impacted the decision to revisit these characters. We had heard rumors that, like, the studio was like, we're going to do Matrix 4 if you don't, and then so she did. I hadn't experienced it closely, blah, blah, blah. I was crying. I couldn't sleep. My brain exploded. I mean, no doubt. So, I don't really understand. I don't know if this is really an explanation, but we talked a little bit about the Matrix yesterday, and I talked a lot about the golden code and the golden vibe and the yellow shine in the new Matrix, it looks like, Whereas in the old Matrix movies, it was blue for real life, green for the Matrix, and this movie is filled with golden light, which is the golden code that you see running in the background, which maybe we can get a little backstory on the golden code here. You know, it's a symbol that the Wachowski sister, Lana, I think it's Lana Wachowski, she talks about how pretty much no one really talks about this symbol, and it's linked to 4 states of reality, which you see in the Matrix, which is the gold code, the machine world, or the gold. What is it? The gold code, the machine world, the Matrix, and then real world. Oh no, the okay, the green code, which is the Matrix, blue, which is reality, gold code, which is some other reality we don't know about. That's the one we don't know really about. So in the Matrix, we're dealing with 4 levels of reality. And we're dealing with when you go blind, you are able to see the full picture of reality through the third eye, which is, I don't know. I don't know how that all ties into the Matrix, but it clearly does. All means something involved in the movies. The third eye, the going blind, the 4 levels of reality, which is the symbol, the gold code, the green code in the Matrix, and the blue, which is the real world, allegedly. So that's 4 levels of reality in the Matrix that we know of. There's a whole bunch of weird stuff in that movie. So that's more to talk about there for the people that wanted more Matrix stuff. You know, I'll get into that separately on my other channels, potentially, coming up soon. I find it interesting because I find it interesting in the real world, in the real life, that you know, we're kind of dealing with how we're trying to figure out what existence means in real life. And so to me, that falls into that falls into that interest for me, or whatever you want to say. I just want to say rest in peace, Norm Macdonald. Really messed me up today. I wouldn't think I'd be that upset. I was definitely more upset than Kobe. Finally, something made me more upset than Kobe, and it was Norm Macdonald. Love Norm Macdonald, man. Tonight is NXT 2.0, and we will be live tonight to cover it, to see what kind of barbaric piece of garbage this is, or will it be better? You know, what I don't understand is they're supposed to have this new launch and new world and new thing, and we're getting different wrestlers and stuff, but they're still all the same wrestlers are there. In fact, 4 guys who are small are competing for the title. Maybe Tommaso Ciampa wins because he's the biggest guy. I don't know. But we'll see what this means tonight. And I'm interested. I guess they got my interest. The product was dead. You know, maybe we all been crapping on this whole NXT thing, and maybe it needed it. You know, this is the first. You know, I was thinking that last couple of days. I was like, you know, maybe they're right. It's been stale and dead and weird. Maybe this will revive the product. Because it's never done well on TV. It's never really been the best thing on TV at all. Their takeovers have fallen off, but their TV product has been unnecessary to watch, in my opinion. So, but then again, we watch Raw, so that makes no sense. You know, I would say that NXT is better than Raw, but then we don't watch it, so it just seems so insignificant. Will this make it significant again? I don't know. Or will they destroy it? As we've been all ranting and raving, the destruction of NXT is coming. But maybe it revives it, even if it's even if it's more mainstreamed and stupid. You know, I heard Kevin Dunn is there overlooking things. That sucks. But I don't know. We'll find out tonight, man. We'll be live on Joe Cronin Show as soon as NXT ends, of course. I will see you guys for that tonight. Goodbye.